This week we're going to highlight trends in December corn futures. We're going to turn our attention to first crop corn production in Brazil, which has received beneficial rain of late. We're going to wrap things up looking at trends in U.S. corn exports. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We've moved in the middle of December here, and of course it's the holidays in the U.S., but in Brazil, it's pollination for corn. Let's start out this week taking a look at the trends in December corn. Of course, December 2025 corn futures expired last week at about $4.30 a bushel, so we're turning our attention now to December 2026 corn futures, which in mid-December now are trading near $4.60 a bushel. We strongly encourage you to continue to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to manage price movement, and that includes prior to the establishment of the crop insurance price in February. Let's shift gears now and focus on Brazil. Let's take a look at where that first crop corn is produced in Brazil. Now, corn is planted, first season corn is planted south to north in Brazil. Key states in the south include Rio Grande do Sul, Santa Catarina, Paraná. Now, let's take a look at moisture situation. This is what we looked at 2 weeks ago. We're highlighting here Brazil past precipitation trends. We've highlighted here the last 7 days and 14 days. Now, that corn that was planted in southern Brazil was in the late June, early July time period here relative to the Midwest. Notice how dry it was here. There's a little bit of concern. Now we fast forward and highlight that much has changed over the last 2 weeks. Look at that topsoil moisture and high topsoil moisture. Much less of the crop is dry. They've had a lot of rain the last 2 weeks, which again would be ideal if you're thinking Midwest here in terms of late June and early July. And that's helped to pressure the corn market. Let's take a look at where that corn development is in southern Brazil. Now in southern Brazil, again, Rio Grande do Sul, some of those states, yes, some of that corn is silky, some of that is filling grain, the very earliest. Majority, though, that green in the lower left-hand corner is still in that vegetative stage, i.e. during the June time period. So weather is still important moving into the last half of December. Speaking of weather, let's take a look at the short-term trends. Our slides this week, as usual, are courtesy of T-storm weather. Now, we're going to recall that most of the corn is still in that June time period here in the south. Through Saturday, most of the rain is moving north through Brazil. As we move forward, though, looking at December 22nd through 28th, organized storms all across those areas in the south. Again, during early pollination through the end of the month, it looks like it's going to be pretty good conditions. Let's take a look at the next 14 days. In the south, again, Rio Grande do Sul, above normal precip, good for pollination. Move further north, normal amounts. So really no weather scare as such in Brazil for that first season corn. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in export sales in the U.S. Now, export shipments here are really off to a tremendous start. As of mid-December here, we're looking at exports at 69% higher than last year. But here's the key message. Even though exports are sharply higher than last year and could be a record this year, we're still looking at the U.S. corn carryout to increase more than 30% here in 25-26. That's why we continue to strongly encourage you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor on getting control of your 2025 corn production. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 309-664-2300. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an update. And this is our last taping here prior to Christmas. I want to take this time to wish you and your loved ones a Merry Christmas. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.